Okay guys, we are back with another video. This is going to be a quick one today. My buddy JJ's coming over. He's got like 1,000 horsepower diesel truck, something like that, I don't know. It's his daily driver. But we do have another radio to install. This is another radio from Top Display. This is probably one of the easiest ones that I've seen so far, so we're going to install it in this truck real quick. And before we do that, we're going to go over everything that comes in the box. So of course, we got nice Top Display box. Got your instructions, you have your radio right here, and then you have your backup camera and the wiring harness and everything that you're going to need to run this head unit. If you guys want a radio from Top Display, all you got to do is click the link that is in the description and you can search your car. They have multiple cars, different options, different types of radios. And the best thing about it is they are all plug and play. So if you want one, click the link in the description. Helps the channel out. I greatly appreciate you guys. So let's wait for JJ to get here. And just to update with this, we have a lot coming for this. Some more videos. We're doing seats, steering wheel, a lot of interior stuff. Bro, he needs to hurry up. It is like 95 degrees out here and probably 80%, 90% humidity. I think he's here. I can hear his truck. That's 1,000 horsepower, baby. Golly. What's up, big guy?
What's up, dude? This idiot is on my side. Like, I get from here to the Corvette, and she finally darts over to the other side of the road.
Idiot.
I'd have ate her, though.
Idiot.
Like, just done with her. That's for the horsepower.
Say it again.
That's for the horsepower.
Oh, yeah. That's 2,500 horsepower. That horse.
That's a P. That's 'cause
yeah,
it's broken right there.
Yeah, this is a P. Horsepower. So. Okay, so this is pretty much going to be a speed run because this radio is so easy to install. So I got JJ helping me, so it should be even quicker because JJ's an engineer. Yeah! He knows what he's doing. He does all kinds of engineering stuff. So first things first, you are going to remove this bezel. So remove it, JJ. Get it out of here.
Moved.
You are going to have to move the steering column down to pull that out. So we had already unclipped it. Look, it's already wanting to get changed. It's already broke. So then you're gonna take the AC control down, which is perfectly fine. You're gonna take out the 4 bolts that hold this on. For weight reduction, JJ had 2 screws already off, so we'll go ahead and get that out of the way.
It adds like 50 horsepower.
50?
Yeah, roughly. I'm an engineer, trust me.
He's an engineer. So next, all you gotta do is unplug these 3 connectors and the radio antenna. Success. Success.
Success.
All right, so we got the old one out. So this is what the new one looks like. You have some knobs for volume and tuning controls. And of course you got your buttons. You also have a USB port. And you also have a USB Type-C for charging, so that's actually pretty convenient. It looks like my Corvette radio, but it has a little bit better options on it. So the best thing about these radios is they come with a wiring harness. These wiring harnesses come already wired up with factory connectors and a CAN bus. So if you just want to run Apple CarPlay and the simple GPS options, all you're going to have to do is plug in the GPS module that comes with it, and then you're also going to need the camera connector, even if you're not running a rear view camera. JJ's mirror has a camera in it, so we don't need this, but you will always have to plug this in because the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi antennas are attached to this connector, so you will need this one. So the main harness plug is black. It's going to plug in this side right here. There's different connectors on the back of here. This will only plug in to one of them. It looks like it's probably this far one on the right there. I am going to hook the GPS up. If he runs out of battery in his phone, he can use this. And this is based off satellite, so that's convenient. And I'm pretty sure this is a speaker for probably, I'm assuming, for door chimes. I know my Corvette, when I changed mine, it doesn't have door chimes, but this is pretty convenient, so this is good. All you got to do to put this in is you're going to match up the connectors that match on the factory wiring harness, and you only have 3. 1, 2, and also this is a factory USB connector. I'm not entirely sure what it's for, but they do send something for it, so I'm going to plug that in. That's the 3rd connector that goes in here. and that will actually plug into the back of the radio in this spot right here. And before I forget, the factory antenna does have a different type of connection than it's on the back of the radio, but they send you a plug for that, so you will have to plug this into the wiring harness and then plug this into the back of the head unit. So since we got that back in, you see how big this one is and see how skinny this one is? We have all the extra room to put all this stuff back here in the back. So after all that, all you gotta do is put all this stuff in the back where all that space was, and then put your screws back. And then, of course, you got to put your AC controller back on there. And then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to put your thing back down. Hey, it turned on. We're doing good so far. You're going to want to plug in your cigarette lighters back in. Lower drive. And then, of course, all you got to do, make sure all the wires are out of the way and push this back on. Okay, so we got everything hooked back up, all the wires are tucked, and the trim is back on. So this is what you're gonna see when you turn it on. The one thing you're gonna wanna do, you wanna go to car settings, volume settings. You're gonna want default volume on 1, and then you're gonna go up here and click turn on the default volume. So that way, every time you turn your radio on, it's not gonna be full blast, because if you go to play something, it's going to be at 30 for volume and it's super loud. So you want it to be at probably on 1 or whatever setting you think is fine. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. So once you get in there, you can go and mess with the settings. You can change the themes. You can do all kinds of stuff. If you want Apple CarPlay to work, this is going to be your app right here. It's called Z-Link 5, something like that. You would just make sure your Bluetooth is on the radio up here. Then you'll connect your phone to it and your Apple CarPlay will be up here, and it's completely wireless, super simple to use. So yeah, you can change your theme settings. They have tons of themes on here, but this is tenfold better than the factory radio. And like I said before, you do have USB Type-C, and you have USB probably for songs, USB thumb drive, whatever. Let's see if this music works. Sounds good.
Sounds really good.
And there you have it, guys. All you have to do is literally unbolt the factory radio, put the 3 plugs in, put it back, and you have your radio finished. But if you guys are interested and you guys want one of these radios, like I said before, the link is going to be in the description. All of the radios are going to be wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and they're all going to be factory plug and play. Like I said before, I have a lot coming for the Corvette, and I need to post a lot more about that. But until next time, you guys smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.